Are you one of those complaining about your wife that she's depriving you sexually? My wife is depriving me sexually. My wife does not allow me touch her. If I come close to her, she keeps giving me different excuses. "Ah, I'm tired. I'm not in the mood. Oh, stop. And all of that. Hmm. I can understand how you feel. Seriously. I'm Florence, and I'm here to let you know some of the things you've been doing that actually turns your wife off. Now, before I delve into what I want to say, I want to ask you this question. When you got your wife, did you write a notice somewhere and said vacancy, 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 or notice, notice, notice? If you would love to marry me, apply within. And then she came with an application letter and says, I beg to apply to be your wife for the office or the position of a wife. No. Take a flashback. What did you do to get her? One of the things you did was that you sweet talked her, you pet her. Yeah, you used nice words on her. You told her beautiful things, you made beautiful promises to her. Those were the things you did. You were concerned about her feelings. You showed concern about whatever was happening in her life to her and all of that. You call her often. You send her nice text messages. You just always want to be around her. Those were the things you did. And now you got married to this woman that's all out. It doesn't work that way. Listen, if your wife is depriving you sexually, you're not pressing the right buttons. There are things you're really doing, or you must have been doing, that is making her to switch off. That's it. Listen, women are emotional beings, so they easily respond to words. Their emotion easily triggers to words, negative or positive. So if you always tell your wife negative things like, look at you, you're not a good woman, you're not this, you're ugly, you're not this, in fact you don't your food is not nice, you keep complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining and nagging and nagging. You see those things you're doing. It is turning her off. Have you seen the videos some women make, and when the husband comes from work, they open the door and they say, the lion, the conqueror, the champion is here. Huh? Is because that man has been making everywhere soft. Everything is soft. And when I mean soft, I'm not talking about financially only. No, you do not need to be rich to make your home sweet or beautiful. It all depends on how you play your part, how you play your game well. That's it. Nice words, commender. Even if you are a boss in the office and some of your staff, makes mistakes or they do things wrong, if you want to correct them, you do not just go ahead to start, rebuking and slamming out them and all of that. No, you start with commendable words. You commend them first, right? Before go ahead to let them know. See, I think that there's some mistakes we're making. I think we need to, get rid of this, add this so we can be a better company and all of that. Listen, the same applies to your wife. Even if she makes mistakes. Huh? I want to ask you a question, please. When you make a mistake as a man, who slaps you? Who yells at you? Who scolds you? Who? Because you're the boss? Your wife is an adult. Do not talk to her like she's a maid, like she's a servant or she's a child. Even a child, there's a level at which you yell that you get your child irritated and provoked. Yeah, let alone your wife. And some men even scold their wives in the presence of their kids. You're killing her. You're killing her love, her emotion, her affection, her passion for you. You can't talk to your wife like trash. You cannot talk to her like she's nothing. And you want nothing to give you all satisfaction. You want nothing to give you everything. It's not possible. It's not. You need to treat her better. You need to learn, really. I say this with all due respect. I think a lot of men need to learn how to treat their wives right. Honestly, treat this woman better. Understand her feelings. Be interested in her view, in her desires, in her concerns, in her thought. When you do these things, for example, you're coming home from work and you get her just something little. It doesn't have to be much or big. No, you just, you get home, everybody says, "Welcome, daddy," and all of that. And you take it to the room and you bring it out of your bag and say, "This is for you, my baby." Like, oh, see, I didn't want to bring it out where the kids are because I want it for you only. I don't want anyone else to share this with my darling. It is just for you to enjoy. See, you see that thing you just did? Hmm? It will stir up her feelings. It will stir up her emotion. It will stir up her passion for you. And she just wants to give you that hug. I'm telling you, women comment, okay, if I am lying or if this is not what you want. I'm a woman. I know what I want. That is it. So these are some of the things. Appreciate this woman. If another woman cooks, you commend it. Oh, this food is nice. But your wife cooks and your face is you can't commend your wife's food. You don't tell her, oh, this is nice. Even if there's error, don't spill it out right away. Don't frown when you're eating a meal. It took her time and energy and all of that to make that food. Commend it. You can talk about it later. Adults talk. You don't correct her by yelling. You are killing her. That's it. And you're not gonna get the best of her. See, when a woman allows you with the whole of her heart, her mind, everything put together, huh? You cannot compare that to when she does it out of compulsion. She's just there, lays there and say, so he won't say, I'm not allowing him. So he doesn't go to report to pastor that I'm depriving him. She's just doing it out of compassion. And you're just there, you do what you want to do and you get away. You're not getting the best out of it. When both of you participate in it, that is when you get the best. That's when a bond comes in. Your love gets stronger. Your bond gets stronger. Treat your wife better. See, marriage is sweet. I am one of those that believe that marriage is sweet. It's just that many of us are not doing what we're supposed to do. You're not pressing the right button. You're not. That is why that marriage is the way it is. Okay? So please, tidy up things. Work on this. Appreciate her. Stop yelling at her. Buy her gift. Buy her nice things. Give her sweet names. For example, she does something like, whoa, my baby, this is good. You know. And you're like, what's the name, your pet name again? Like, you call me Sugar. And you're like, Sugar? No, that's not good enough. I need to give you a better name. You're like, come on, go away. No, 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 no. I mean it, darling. You are amazing. You are sweet. You are my candy. You are. See, why you do those things, her emotion stirs up, her feeling, her love, and she just wants to be your pet. Women are soft. Even if a woman looks strong, she's independent and all of that, she is still soft. Women are soft. We are soft. And we just want to be treated like candies, like queens. That's just it. That's just basically what a woman wants. If you understand this, mister, brother, you're going to get the best out of your wife.